I'm here to talk to you about generating employment contracts using Intelledox. Intellidox is an intelligent tool for building and generating complex documents such as employee contracts. What's really nice about a tool like Intellidox is you can design and build smart documents and be able to generate these documents in a fraction of the time that it would normally take you to do this. What's also nice about this is that you will ensure that the information entered into the contract is correct and that the quality of what you're producing is of high quality. Keeping up to date on employee contracts is a very difficult and arduous thing. With Intellidox, you can shorten that time and improve the quality of what you're doing. What we can do with Intellidox is you can design and build the logic of an employee contract by putting all of the components into a modular format. You can then assemble those components based on a rule set. So you can say if this person is part-time or full-time, if that person is employed as a technical person as opposed to a corporate services person. Based on the attributes or the choices that you make, it will add in the necessary components into the contract. As if there are legal requirements or compliance rules, you will ensure that the clauses that are going into the contract are correct and timely, because these are only managed by one person or by the people who have the authority to manage these, and are always up to date and correct. You don't have to worry about, am I using the right template for the right purpose at any time. What also can be nice about it is you can tie this into corporate systems, so you can draw out of your system information about pay rates or pay scales or different terms and conditions, and those will automatically go into your employee contract as you work your way through. This tool is designed and built for the business user, not for IT. So therefore, as a business user, you can control the content that's gone into the document and when the contract is used and how it's used. You don't have to go back to IT or technical services to make changes to your contracts, and you can ensure that you have control of the contract. What's also nice about the application is that it displays a web form wizard. Now this web form wizard requires nothing to be installed, and it will lead you through the process of designing and building your contract. As you make choices, it will display and hide different parts of the contract. For example, you might say that this person is employed in corporate services, so therefore it's going to ask about a certain set of attributes. Or you may say that they're a technical person. It may then ask, do they have the necessary training to perform that role? So each contract that's produced is personalised but is compliant based on your organisation. In this example, we're going to go through and build an employee contract. Once we click on that as an option within Intellidox, it displays an intelligent web form which gets displayed on the right hand side. What this will present to us is a series of options that we can use to complete to generate an employee contract. Within your organisation, you may have employees coming and going, and the process of generating quality, timely contracts is a difficult process and can take quite an amount of time. With Intellidox, what we can do is we can automate a lot of this process by designing the logic of an intelligent web form and presenting that to the user. In this example, when we click on it, it will present a series of options. We can go through and complete these options manually, as in the example is below, or we can automatically populate a lot of this information by linking the intelligent web form to your line of business systems, such as PeopleSoft, SAP or Oracle. We can draw that data out and automatically present that to the users when they're building the employee contract. As we work our way through the intelligent web form, what it will do is ask a series of questions about the kinds of information that we need. When the employee starts, when they finish, are they full-time, are they part-time, what section, branch, division that they're tied into. Once we've completed the web form, we click on Generate. The output will be generated in a format that we want. It could be a PDF, or in this case, it's generated as a Word document. The Word document generated in this case will have all of the attributes of that employee entered into the contract. So their name, their position, the employee terms are all populated in the appropriate spots within the document. And if there are variable paragraphs, it might be dependent on the country that they're working in or the kinds of work that they're doing, automatically those paragraphs will be entered into the Word document with the correct formatting and the correct attributes. This example will show us that we can generate a document in minutes that may take you hours in a normal case. What's also nice is it's recorded all of the the decisions that we've made to go through and generate this contract. And if for any reason we need to change this contract, we can go back into the Smart Wizard, make a change to the contract and regenerate it, and that will generate it in the appropriate way. What this may also do is it may generate or kick off a whole series of workflows. So it may update your HR system or your financial system. It may notify HR or your corporate services about employing that person. Hi, in this example, what we can see is the Intelledox Designer. On the left-hand side, we see a series of question types and layout tools that allow you to design the business logic or the process of leading you through the design of an Intellidox template. On the right-hand side, what we see is a tree-style view which displays a series of questions and answers displayed as a parent-child tree. The tree allows you to expand and contract and map out the logic of how you will work your way through the question tree within Intelidox. What we'll see is, as we move through, you can design the logic of the questions. So by clicking and dragging questions across and expanding those out, and as you click on each question, you'll see the properties associated with each of those question types on the right hand side. You can create relationships between the questions and therefore display the logic and the business rules as it works its way through. What's really nice about this is, as you design and build the logic on the right hand side of the designer, what you'll see is sections, paragraphs, pages, and these will all be displayed as smart or intelligent web forms and displayed through the Intellidox producer